Okay, good morning YouTube. Another watch comparison video here brought to you this Sunday afternoon. Okay, so if you've seen any of my other videos, I do what I call the watch show and tells. I don't throw a bunch of facts at you, I throw the basics at you and basically show you what it looks like on a guy my size, my weight, on my a wrist my size, so you can get an accurate idea what it might look like when you make a purchase. And again, I always repeat myself in every video, but this may be your very first video. If you've watched my videos over and over again, then you're going to hear the same spiel. Basically, when I was making a purchase, my first purchase was a Venom, not this Venom, but I found it very difficult to see what it was going to look like on the wrist. You'd see some pictures, but it's always nicer to see somebody moving around in front of you with the watch on the wrist. So that's what my videos do. They're very basic. I don't claim to be a watch expert. I'm just a avid collector. I really like the product line that Invicta has and several other brands as well. And I'm just really into watches. I absolutely love watches. And I just like to share them. And people seem to like the videos, and I think they are helpful. And so, alright, so on we go. Basically, you're going to find videos that are single watches, where I tell you a little bit more about them, just show that one watch. But then I start doing what I call the comparisons, or what are called comparison videos, or versus videos, because somebody may be on the fence on which one to get first, and I can guarantee you that once you get one, like, you're going to go back and get the other one anyway, so you might as well just buy both. But they are helpful because maybe right now in your budget you can only afford to get one, and you're not sure which one to get. These videos will help do that little side-by-side comparison where you don't find that on a lot of websites. Also in the description there are useful links. You can go to our website, PHATKATWatches.com, get more information, get more links, and basically more resources for making that purchase. So today, we're going to be comparing the Grand Arsenal, one of my favorite watches, and of course the Venom, a fantastic watch as well. We're going to start by going over the Grand Arsenal a little bit. This model number is the 0336 Grand Arsenal. It is powered by the Swiss Ron, the 8040N quartz chronograph movement. It has the day-date with retrograde snapback. I believe that's what it's called on the day of the week. It'll get to Sunday, then snap back. Big day window, okay, or date window. And you have your chronograph. The Grand Arsenal is my go-to watch. It is my absolute favorite watch of all the Invictas that I have, and I have the opportunity to review. This one is one of the biggest that they make, if not the biggest. There's a Sea Hunter that'll be coming tomorrow. Check out that video. That one's going to be even bigger. Just a little teaser. The Sea Hunter will be 65 millimeters to the crown, whereas this one here is 63, which is massive, and it'll be even thicker. But let's get to that. Measurements on this one here, you're looking at 63 millimeters to the crown, 56 on the bezel. They measure this watch to the crown because it's so big. You have so much going on here with the pushers and the crown protector that it wears like a 63. I mean, you can't just disregard that that's there. Let's see, screw down function pushers, screw down crown, of course. The band measures 30 millimeters in width and 9 1/4 inches in length. So if you're a very big guy, you have a lot of room to move there. Let's see here. They weigh this one at 14 ounces unsized. Okay, and I'm gonna give you the weight after we're done here for sizing it on a 7-inch wrist like I have. You lose a little bit there. Again, 63 millimeters, and the thickness here you get 19 millimeters, and they measure that from the top of these hex screws right there. So it's not the whole thing. So it's not a gigantic thick watch, but it's a big watch. And I mean, this is my go-to. 19 is still thick. I mean, really. What I like about the Grand Arsenal is they do polishing down the middle and polishing around the interior of the bezel right there. And then, of course, the rest is satin. I have these in several colors. I like them so much. And this one here, the weight is weighs 12.65 ounces once you size it. Okay. So not as heavy as the Venom, but still a heavy watch nonetheless. And I'm going to put them on my wrist when we're done, okay? Actually, let's put it on the wrist right now. Might as well, and I'll review the other one so you can kind of see them both. Oh, yeah, look at that. I weigh 170 pounds. I'm 5 foot 8 inches tall, and I have 7-inch wrists. So you can see all watches look pretty big on me. There you go. All right, now on to the Venom, another fantastic watch. Venom was the first watch that I got from Invicta, and I'm not sure if I'll get any more of them. There's a few that I like, but I have 3 of them now, and I do like the Venom Hybrid, so that one, you'll see that eventually. But so about this one, this model number is the, let's see here, the 5728 Invicta Venom, okay, sub-aqua. This one here is done in the two-tone, as you can see, rose tone and black. Pretty interesting watch. Not quite as flashy as the other ones, but very interesting to look at. What I like about the Venoms is that they do a combination of polishing. So on this one here, you have a matte finish in the black. You have a polished IP in between the links. I don't know if you can see that there, which is kind of cool. The bezel is black, a matte finish. The case is actually polished rose tone on the sides, okay, and in the side of the band. And then, of course, you have the black matte face with a little bit of polished rose tone around the chronographs, and everything else is like a matte kind of satin finish, okay? This watch here is a heavy watch. This one here measures 52 millimeters in diameter, okay? And then you have 22 millimeters in case thickness, so it's a big, thick watch. Really chunky watch. The weight, they say this one weighs 16 ounces, so it's a full pound unsized. Once you size it for a 7-inch wrist, you're going to be at 13.65 ounces. So it's even heavier than this big chunky beast over here. Screw down pushers, of course, screw down crown. This one is water resistant to 3,300 feet, which is pretty amazing. This is a solid watch. Like, you can just feel this thing in your hands. I mean, they're all solid. They all feel good. This one, the Venoms, if you've never felt the Venom before, I don't know. I'd say get the Venom first, just because it's like, you got to have a Venom in an Invicta collection, okay? What else? 26 millimeters in width on the bracelet and 8 3/4 inches in the length. They all have the safety clasp with deployment. And this one is powered by the ETA G210.211 N1 quartz chronograph movement. You know, all these movements are all Swiss made. They're all very similar. They're just slightly different as far as, you know, what you have going on the face and placements like that. They're all good. Unfortunately, I don't have any automatics by Invicta, because when you start getting involved in the automatics, the price really takes a jump. The only automatic watches I have are made by the Android company, and I tell you, you get a lot of bang for your buck with Android. I mean, you're getting quality Seiko movements in those watches. I mean, for like under 200 in some cases. Depends on when you get them, okay? But again, check out the description, go to the links, check out the site. So if you're looking to make a purchase, you can find some good resources there. So let's go ahead and throw this on the other wrist here so you get an idea of what it looks like. Now, I don't wear watches on both wrists, folks, but I'm going to do it for the videos here so you can get a side-by-side. Alright, oh man, thing's heavy, it's nice. Alright, there you go. Little side-by-side comparison. And they make they make both these watches in so many different colors. Now the Grand Arsenal, you're not going to find as many colors in the Grand Arsenal as you do the Venom. Venom, I mean, they make so many different colors and combinations. Which brings me to one Venom. You can check out my video. It's about an experience I had with the company, and I was really disappointed. It was, I mean, you can still get the Venom. I forget the model number, but it's a two-tone, full polish, rose tone and silver. Okay. Now I have that color combo in the Arsenal, but it's not full polish. You only have the polishing where they give you the polishing there. This was full polished, rose tone and silver. I mean, talk about a flashy watch. I got it, and the band was falling off, and it was defective because Invicta has, I believe, changed their linkage system here on how the band goes on there. Some of those other original Venoms, they had kind of a quick release feature, and I mean, it worked, but not on the one that I got, and I had to send it back. But that one was a beautiful watch. So there you go, side-by-side comparison. Gosh, again, this is my favorite. The Arsenal is my favorite Invicta watch, but I don't know, if you're looking to make that first purchase, it's going to be hard for me to tell you what to go with, because I want you to get a Venom too, because the Venom, this is a solid watch. So there you go, there's my videos. 7-inch wrist, 5 foot 8 inches tall, about 165, 170 pounds. Get an idea what it looks like so you don't have to see it just up close like all those useless videos out there. This is definitely so you can get an idea what it's going to look like on your wrist. Alright folks, well once again there's my comparison video between the 0336 Grand Arsenal, the 5728 Invicta Venom, side by side. Both fantastic watches, as all the Invictas. I mean, you're not going to get any Invicta. Even if you were to get one of they're not so flashy versions, like some of the smaller versions, you're not going to be disappointed. I went the other day, I bought a Lupa. That's coming in the mail too. A Lupa, I mean, I think it was $44 shipped with the holiday pricing. I mean, and the Lupa, all silver. It's kind of the watch I'm going to wear that if I'm doing something I don't want to, I don't know. I'm not going to work on my car with a beautiful watch on no matter what it costs, but if you just want something not quite as large, the lupa is still pretty big. But we'll save that. Check out the videos, check the links, and subscribe. If you have any kind of requests, feel free to drop a comment. And if I can help in any way, please let me know. There you go. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your day.